Hey guys, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. Today's Wednesday, which means it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. If you've never heard of this, I'm going to leave all of the information in the description bar below so you can check it out and join our group. Today's Wednesday topic is your 5 biggest book hangovers. I get book hangovers. If you don't know what they are, it is when you read a book and you just feel like you can't move on. It's just you're stuck in that book and it's like you just don't know what to do with yourself. Not like an actual hangover. It's a book hangover. You know, sometimes I have book hangovers, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want to, move on to something new, immerse myself in a new world, just read. Sometimes it's like I read a book and I can't read anything for a month. And that's just how it goes. Like, it's hit or miss. And I'm going to tell you guys about 5 of my biggest book hangovers, I guess, or 5 that I could think of. For number 5 on this list, I'm going to tell you about Snowflower and the Secret Fan. I'm a big fan of historical fiction. I like living in the past. I like learning about things, and maybe this isn't the best way because I'm not sure exactly how accurate all the information is about the Chinese culture in this book, but regardless, I still enjoy this book. I love this book. It is about the love between 2 women, and I love that about it because it's not your typical romance novel. It's not, doesn't have the typical, what we think of when we read books. It doesn't have boy and girl. It has girl and girl, and it's not it's not like a sexual love. It's a friendship, and it goes from when they're little children all the way up until they die, telling their story, and it's so immersive, and it just sucked me right in, and I didn't want to be spit back out like I was. And I had a book hangover when this one was done, definitely. Next on this list is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I don't have the copy to show you, but this is a very good series, and it is, I think, maybe a middle grade series, maybe YA, I'm not sure, but it is a little bit childish. However, I enjoy it a lot. I jumped right in, and I wanted to follow Tally and Zane and all of the characters in this book. I wanted to follow them down the path and just go with them. I didn't want it to end, and I've read that series several times because I love it, and I had a hangover when it was done, and I just searched for more, anything I could get regarding Uglies. And I read this book years and years and years ago, probably, I think when I was in high school, a long time ago. I'm old, guys. But I still think of this book, and I still really enjoy this series. Next on this list is The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. This is a good book. It's a good one, just plain and simple. I haven't read the other books in this series. I just haven't been able to get my hands on them yet. I pick and choose when I'm buying books, and I haven't chose the other books from this yet. But I loved this book, and when it was over, again, I didn't know what to do with myself. I wanted to know what is going to happen, because it's one of those books that at the end it's like, I must know, and this world was so complete, and so it was like living there when I was reading this book. It was like I was there, and it's like that with well, not all, with most books that we read, but I love this character, Eliza or Alyssa, or however you say her name. She's like a very relatable person, and I love that they talked about weight in this book, and how, it wasn't love at first sight, and just so many things, and I love this book, and book hangover. What else can I say? The next book/series I want to talk about is Tiger's Curse series by Colleen Houck. Houck. I've read the reviews on Goodreads, and there's a lot of people who don't like these books. I am not one of them. Again, I like reading about other cultures, and there's a lot of Indian culture in these books. Whether it's true or not, I have no idea, but I do know I liked the books. There was a love triangle in this series, and it was very much like the Infernal Devices, whereas at times I wanted her to be with one guy, and then at times I wanted her to be with the other, and I just kind of wish somehow she could be with both. Anyways, I love this world. I had a massive hangover when it was done, and yeah. And the very last book slash series in this video happens to be the Infernal Devices. I only have 2 books to show you, and they don't match. But that doesn't matter to me, because it's what's inside that counts. And it's what's inside that makes these books so flippin' amazing. Come on. If you have not read these books, you have to. You just gotta. You have to fall in love with Will Herondale. You have to fall in love with Jem Carstairs. You have to fall in love with these people. And you gotta do it now. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a book hangover when this one is done. You will not. You'll just be crawling back for more. You want to start back over at book number 1. It's just, I love these books, and they give me a book hangover. They do. It's sad, but it's because I love them. So those were the 5 books slash book series that I had to talk to you guys about. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on the books that I picked and books that you pick for this topic. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to me to see more videos, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!